Theme parks have a unique effect on our souls. Touring through a theme park feels like a trip back to childhood, where anything is possible and endless excitement reigns king. Unfortunately, theme parks haven't always delivered fun and excitement. To the contrary, there are multiple theme parks out there that have dished out incidents seemingly straight out of a horror movie. Today on Vacation Nation, we're going to share with you the top 10 dangerous theme parks in the world. This video is going to be captivating, if not a bit scary. So, make sure you stick around to the end. Before starting the video, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe to never miss out on any of our videos. Number 10. Rye Playland, New York. People thrown from rides and foodborne illnesses. Arguably, one of the least desirable aspects of hopping aboard carnival rides is the motion sickness that arises from topsy-turvy roller coasters and other intense rides. Well, things can get worse when you can't be sure if your stomach is turning from the adrenaline-filled rides or from the food you just consumed on site. That's right. This theme park has a lengthy history of health inspections demonstrating that the risk of foodborne illness here is very likely. To make matters even worse, back in 2004, a little girl was thrown from a ride that is still in commission here. Sounds like a double whammy of potential hazards in areas that us humans prefer not to endure risks in. When it comes to foodborne illness, or becoming a human projectile from a malfunctioning ride, some risks just aren't worth taking. Number 9. Discovery Cove and SeaWorld, Florida. Confining wildlife is a risky endeavor that restricts an animal's ability to engage in its normal way of life in its preferred environment. Large-scale aquariums such as Discovery Cove and SeaWorld know this reality all too well. A number of employees have sued the park for personal injuries endured by the wildlife contained within. As humans, we tend to try to control every aspect of our environment, including the other living organisms around us. The injuries incurred by employees who work at these establishments serve as a reminder that nature and its creatures can only be manipulated so much until it strikes back, however it sees fit. Number 8. Cedar Point, Ohio. Cedar Point is blessed with a long stretch of golden beach on the shores of iconic Lake Erie. Not only is this destination beautiful, it has also earned the title as the best amusement park on Earth. If that weren't enough, Cedar Point hosts the tallest, fastest, and the steepest inverted roller coaster rides that will remind you of your mortality. Lagoon Amusement Park, Utah. Wooden roller coasters are one of the worst experiences imaginable. If you've never ridden a wooden roller coaster before, let's just say that a ride on one of these feels like a piece of it breaks away every time you hit a steep corner or a sharp drop. You feel every single movement of this speed machine when it's made of rickety wood. The design of this ride wasn't exactly thought out of helping a person feel safe. There's plenty of ways to unleash your inner daredevil, but a good old-fashioned wooden roller coaster that feels like it may have coexisted with the dinosaurs just doesn't feel like a safe way to experience adventure. Number 6. King Island Amusement Park, Ohio. Ride malfunctions are the worst. There's nothing quite like being injured when your water ride tips over mid-ride and having to be whisked away to the nearest hospital with the rest of the unsuspecting theme park goers. At King Island Amusement Park, their ride called Shoot the Rapids malfunctioned in 2013 and injured multiple people on board. This ride is not permanently shut down and leaves visitors with a sense of uneasiness about other rides that may or may not be safe at this attraction. Number 5. Luna Park, Coney Island, New York. Coney Island is located on the East Coast and is famous for its ocean views set back behind the carnival scene. Unfortunately, Coney Island has delivered more than just fun and games to its exuberant visitors. In 1995, 13 people were injured when the passenger compartment of the ride titled Hellhole came apart and subsequently caused all the passengers to take quite the spill to the floor of the ride. A woman's leg was mangled during this incident. A few years later, in 1999, a girl was killed and 8 others were injured when a car flew off of the Himalaya ride. There have been more incidents since then. The most unsettling notion at play here is that many of these rides had recently passed safety inspections prior to malfunctioning and injuring these unsuspecting theme park visitors. Number 4. Schlitterbahn Water Park, Kansas City. In 2016, Kansas City was the scene to an extremely tragic event after a young boy was killed on a hybrid water slide and roller coaster ride that flew off the ride, up and into the air, and landed again 168 feet below the highest point of the ride. Both the owner and designer of this ride had charges laid against them, and subsequently dropped in the aftermath of this horrific incident. Number 3. Magical Midway, Florida. A reverse bungee ride involves sitting in a vehicle that is tethered to 2 different towers via spring cables. When the ride operator releases your vehicle, it catapults you into the air at incredible speeds. Imagine yourself soaring 400 feet towards the sky at speeds reaching 90 miles per hour. Although we didn't turn up any serious incidents at this theme park, a person can only tempt fate so many times before fate decides to cash in and up the ante. Number 2. Great America Theme Park, Santa Clara, California. Lack of safety protocols and training led to a pretty gruesome incident here in 2015. A worker went to retrieve a cell phone that had fallen underneath the flight deck roller coaster ride and was struck by one of the passenger cars that was still in motion with passengers aboard. The worker was critically injured, but survived, and a passenger suffered a serious hand injury. When it comes to operating high-velocity theme park rides, safety is key, and there should be a protocol for everything. Specifically, protocols that indicate that lost gear cannot be retrieved until after a ride has safely come to a stop. Number 1. Action Park, New Jersey. Technically speaking, this park has been closed since 1996. But it closed for such egregious reasons, we couldn't justify not placing this one on our list as number 1. Action Park hosted numerous rides that should have had the alarm bells ringing with inspectors before this park was allowed to operate. We're talking enclosed water slides running in complete loops, doling out bloody noses to unsuspecting customers. A freshwater pool with gargantuan waves that required lifeguards to extract over 24 people each day. And an alpine slide with ever-failing brakes that caused children to collide with one another at incredible speeds on a cement and fiberglass track. You won't be surprised to know that Action Park quickly earned the nickname of Accident Park and did not last long with its lengthy history of accidents and injury. This concludes our unsettling look at the top 10 most dangerous theme parks this world has to offer. Here at Vacation Nation, we'd like to thank you for embarking on this adventure with us. As always, please remember to like and subscribe to our channel so you can enjoy our weekly video releases, where we explore the world, one destination at a time.